Good morning, good morning. It's Melanie again from our backyard in Niagara Falls. This is where I eat my carrots and I plant some beans in it. And as soon as the beans started to come up, something came in last night and dug everything up. Oh, look at this. This one is even broken. Look. My gosh. I knew it's a squirrel because they dig everywhere. And I have the mesh to put over it, and for some reason it was raining like all day yesterday. Came out and I have to rush back in, so I didn't get to do anything. And this is the scallion I harvested like a week ago, and look at it again. I just cut the top off and leave the bottom to regrow, and I still can have a second harvest from it. I think the squirrel came in here too because there's some of the scallion broken. My tomato is doing very well. It's getting a lot of water, too much water, because I took off some this morning that started to split, and they said when it has too much water, that's what happened. Yeah, and these supposed to be the plum tomato. I thought these were plum too, but they look round. I don't think these are plum. This is the last set of potato slip I have. I just stuck it in here. Hopefully by October we'll have potato from that. I also have some Irish potato over here. Last time I scratched, I see potato underneath. I just cover it back up. This is my new side garden I put in this year. Everything is doing fine. That's one of my marigolds. These are giant marigolds, so they're gonna get really big. Yeah, and these are the volunteer tomatoes. I transplant them, so I kind of spread them out. There's some more. These are two of the last set of cucumber I planted. And these are all volunteer tomatoes that came up in the compost. I was wondering what kind it is, but now I can tell it looks like it's cherry tomato. And I also have more marigold. I can't wait for them to start bloom to see the colors. This is one of my Jamaica sweet potato. That's the mother. This is the one I grow all the slip off for the other ones. And this is my corn. It started to get tassel, and then I'm so proud of this. Look at that. And underneath I plant a second set of sugar snap peas right along the row at the bottom, so it can curl up on top of the tree. Yeah, that's what they suggest. These are my butter bean. They decided to blossom now, so this is the third set I plant and finally success. The first set, as soon as they start to come up, the slug ate them. I plant another set over there. As soon as they start to germinate, something dug them out and eat the peas. Anyway, here's my cucumber. I have a baby one here and a couple of baby ones here and there, but look at this. This is the mother one. I haven't had any success with my cucumber over the years. Last year I had three plants, and they didn't do well at all. By this time the tree would die already. Here's another baby one. So I'm trying to keep on top of the cucumber bugs. More marigold, more volunteer tomato I put over here. This is the smallest cucumber. These are from the first set. I have a second set I started. Tomato, eggplant, more tomato. This is two tomato and one. And I start running out of space. I just start to jam two together. As a zucchini, two more. This zucchini plant the same time with that big one over there, but this one is kind of under the shade. So over here is some more marigold, my second set of corn. This plant 1 month after the first one, And this is that zucchini I was telling you about. Look how big it is compared to the other one. This was planted the 1st of June and it started to have little buds inside. That's gonna be blossoming soon. And I have some of my sweet potato in here. Yep. There's a wild strawberry. They're all over the place. This plant I buy it as a pumpkin. I couldn't find my pumpkin seed, but it looks like it's a zucchini. It's going round and blossoming in the middle. Whatever come, I'll take it. It looks like it's gonna do well with zucchini too. These are my watermelon. I don't know if I'm gonna get watermelon for the summer because these are the large one, and they said I plant these in June, the 1st of June. I transplant it, and they said the smaller one bear faster, but the larger one take longer. So we'll see. These are some like either honeydew melon or cantaloupe. I plant them together. I didn't label them, so there's another one in here. Just messed up weeding. My back is killing me. I have to weed in here by hand because it's between the plants, so you can use a weed whacker. It's another sweet potato. So this is where I harvest my potato. I put some new ones that start to grow, and something started to dig it out last night. Every day I have to come and replant, cover it with dirt, and then I come and dig again. This one is just struggling because I replant this one about 3 times already. Here's one out of the ground completely, and I put some winter squash on this side. Hopefully I have some for Christmas. And finally, I think I'm gonna get a zucchini because there's so many that grows but they don't get pollinated. So that one look like it's finally coming. So I just to trim it back, cut off a lot of leaves so the bees can find its way in because it was too crowded. And these are my cabbage. They're getting so large. This one, I think I might harvest this soon. So I have 5 head of cabbage in this bed. And these are onions. And these are long beans. So they're supposed to be running up on that mesh. I think when they're ready, they'll go. Yeah, and these are some more of my onions. But everything kind of crowded in this bed. Okay, when I planted them, I didn't take into consideration that the cabbage were gonna get so wide. So most of the time I have to come and keep cutting off leaves. Yes, I have quite a few onions in here. Yeah, and I have a tomato stuck in this corner. And I have a volunteer Irish potato in here. I have like 4 pepper tree. So you can hardly see this one because it's so crowded. There's one under here, one there, and one here. And my basil, I take the top off the basil them this morning so it will spread out. That's something I should do a long time ago anyway. And this is 2 of my sunflower. This one is gonna be opening soon. Look at it. This one, I have to put a mesh around this because something eating my peas. But unfortunately, the one that doesn't have the mesh, they're still nibbling at it at night. This one, as soon as the leaves come up, they come and eat it back again. Here's more sunflower. Oh, look. So I'm gonna have lots of colors in here soon. But unfortunately, it's all gonna be yellow because I'm gonna have a lot of flowers from the marigold, and those are yellow as long as it color. And this is where I harvest my radish and some of my beetroot. So I just amend the soil and stuck a lot of last minute stuff in here. These sweet potato were planted somewhere else, but it wasn't doing good, so I put them in here. And I finally found my pumpkin seed. 2 of them were damaged, 3 of them. So the 2 good ones, I put it in here. So when it gets big, I'm going to transplant one of them. Yeah, and I have some more tomato in here. Tomato coming up here too. Yep, this is where I harvest my turnip, and I plant my sweet pepper and peas in here. So this is a tomato I stuck in here. There's supposed to be a big tomato, I'm not sure. I had the seed, but I didn't label it. And I plant some more, sow some more beetroot. But guess what happened? The peas grow over it now, so I have to transplant them somewhere else where it can get some sun and light so it can grow. And I have supposed to be 13 sweet pepper tree in here, and also some volunteer Irish potato. So far there's 3 right there, and another one there, 4, and I dug out one already. Then my sweet pepper start to blossom. And there's some more potatoes I plant over here, and there's one in there. I hope we'll have to stop replanting these now, because I replant these about 3 times. Every morning I have to come out and check. They're on top of the ground, I have to replant them. My sweet potato finally start to take off. These are some more pepper. These are honeydew melon or cantaloupe, can't tell you. And these are the same thing, honeydew melon or cantaloupe. I started these from seed. These are my eggplants starting to blossom. They are from the same package, but they're 2 different colors. This one is green and this one is purple. And these are some Irish potato. Last time I peeked, there's potato, the pink ones. They're starting to die, but maybe by the end of the month I can get them out. Yeah, and there's a big bunch of tomato in here somewhere. There. I can't this one. I'm picking it up so good. These are the stripe plum tomato. And this is my second carrot bed that I planted. I already harvested the first one. I can't wait to harvest this one. Well, I'm gonna let this stay and grow a little bigger, because the first set were too small, but they were so sweet and crunchy. I could just sit and eat the whole thing one time. Yeah. And my lone onion in here. Yeah, this is like a side shelf I have. That's one of the second set of cucumber plants. I didn't have space to put it, so I just leave it there. More eggplants. This is my one Scotch bonnet pepper that is doing good. Start to have blossom. I already pinched the middle out so it will spread, and boy oh boy, it's spreading. There's so many new branches coming up on it now. More pepper. I have tons of chili pepper, lots of chili pepper everywhere. From the seed I saved from last year. Here's another sunflower, more marigold, and these are some more broad beans. Another sunflower. And I have some more peas in here. These are all string beans. They started to blossom. Last year I saved a lot of string bean. So right through the winter, into February, March, I was still using frozen beans from my garden. Another late planting cucumber. Oh, and look at this. This is my lone pumpkin I see so far. It's the only one. All the others, like, they come up like this and they don't get pollinated, and then they fell off. Yesterday I saw tons of bees in here, but when I look, it was all female blossom. All male blossom, no female. So there was nothing to pollinate. Yeah, these are the kale I put in the ground, but they're not doing so good. So I start giving them some fertilizer. A new kind of fertilizer I just get for the tomato, but you can use it on other vegetable. And that's my Rosa Sharon that I found in the garden from, I guess, some bird poop, and seeds start to grow. This is where I harvest all my peas, my sugar snap peas. I can't decide what to put in it yet. I have to decide soon. It's July now, and I just have a little growing time left. These are the rest of my cabbage. But because these on the ground, they get like more damaged by insect. There's a slug in here eating at night, but I can't find him. No matter how I search. I found one on this the other day. It was right in the crevice there, but I come with my buckle of salt and I'm searching, but I can't find him. But he's there every night. He comes out and eat. And the sweet potato taking off too. Soon I can cut the lawn over here. Yeah, another tomato tree here, start to bear. And these are the sweet potato that the animal ate down, and they're just coming back. Yeah, and these cabbage start to fall now, so I'm gonna get more cabbage from here. And my leeks not doing well. I don't know, because it's crowded by the leaves of the cabbage. And there's one in there. There's some in here not doing so bad. So this is a long one. Wow, this is a big one. There's quite a few leeks in here. And these are the end out here. These are not doing bad either. I put some beets between them too. I have to transplant those somewhere. And something come and dig out in there last night. This is supposed to be leeks and onion and basil. So another peas tree that they ate down. 2 more tomatoes, my chives, lots of leeks. These big ones are onion. This small one on the side are some red onion I just planted in June. So that's it for today in my garden. Until I post another video updating my backyard garden in Niagara Falls. Okay, bye.